Auć, 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 ta walka z bossem będzie ciężka. Pomińmy wstawkę. Masakra. Pomijamy i lecimy. O kurde. Widzę, że będzie bardzo ciężko. Czekaj, inwentory. Czy mogę użyć jakiegoś hiperstymulanta? Co to jest? Co to mi daje? Są jakieś wzmacniacze? Nie bardzo. Za dużo mam amunicji ofensywnej, a za mało takiej typowo do walki. Auć! Ouch.
Don't die on me yet. This Boy Scout's got a few questions to ask. Your leader, the one who called you Barrett. Who is he? Why is FEMA sending you after Seraph Industries?
FEMA? You think FEMA gives a rat's ass about some rinky-dink biotech corporation's company secrets? You got worse enemies than FEMA.
Yeah? Like who? Who?
Get to Shanghai. Hang shot, Court Gardens. Penthouse. Tell him... Tell him... Tell him Barrett sent you straight to hell!
Jensen, what's going on down there? Those soldiers just sixed out like you wouldn't believe.
They see you?
No, I was flying dark in case it got hot. You all right?
I'm fine. Patch me to Seraph.
I'm getting you out of here first. Get to the LZ. I'll pick you up there.
Kurde, ja się dowiaduję, że tu tyle broni było dopiero po fakcie, tak? Super, po prostu kuźwa, super. Jak zwykle. Ale no, z przyszłość broni do tego, amunicji do tego muszę mieć o wiele więcej. Bo była bida straszna. Przyszło z czego w walce i... Nice. Ładny plakat. Rakiety, były rakiety, kurde. Nie. Boże, czy ty to widzisz? Dobra, obleciałem całość. Tu przyszedłem. To muszę wyjść. No nic. Ale sfailowałem chyba 2 czy 3 razy. Smutne. No chociaż pierwszy boss fight. Trzeba się zapoznać, prawda? Z tematyką. Generalnie jedna broń, jeśli chodzi o usypianie, wystarczy. Szkoda, że ten karabin zajmuje aż tyle miejsca. No ale z drugiej strony jest wart. Cześć.
Get that shit out my face before I shove it up your ass.
Okej.
Yo, some guy with a scope is watching the slums. Keep your head down.
Ciekawe, czy da się, nie wiem, w ramach jakiegoś fabularnego rozwoju sytuacji da się może jakoś ich wykorzystać do pomocy. Czuję, że tak.
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
Tak, spadamy.
Yeah, take us back to Seraph Industries.
None too soon if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarah first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Dobra. Mamy temat rozkminiony. Może pora zacząć coś też ulepszać swoją wytrzymałość, bo jest troszkę też bida, jak ta walka pokazała. No dobra, czyli wiem, że będę chciał ulepszyć w takim układzie ulepszenie skóry. Tego nie potrzebuję wcale. A to mi zapewnia chyba łatwiej przebijanie się przez te zabezpieczenia, więc na razie sobie daruję. Dobra, poczekam w takim razie, tych punktów praxis będę miał więcej. Na razie idziemy w takim razie pozwiedzać w laboratorium serii. Trochę informacji. O. O, Wayne Haas. Czyli cały czas się dzieje.
Why else would some of the world's foremost experts in augmentation sciences?
We need everyone on high alert. It's not only the pro-augs who might want to get at Taggart, but the ones against them too.
You're saying that pro-human activists might see this visit as treachery?
I'm just saying anything is possible, so keep your eyes out for suspicious characters.
Right.
No one relaxes until Taggart and his entourage are out of the building.
Access granted.
Świetnie, zdążyłem tamtego. Nie dobrze. Skiczkałem. Pan Pajkus nie jest taki miły, jak stara się sprawiać wrażenie.
What is everyone still doing here? What am I still doing here?
Chyba najpierw sprawdzę Pritcharda. Zanim ruszę dalej.
The gymnast took over her father's company after an accident. The way things are going, maybe Mr. Zara.
Gdzie jest Pritchard?
See you later.
Ale przecież tutaj zawsze się kitrał. O kurna, aż taki poziom? No nic, na razie w takim razie wprowadzę kod. Nie wejdę na legalu, a innym razem skorzystam z czegoś innego. Jasne, pitu. Sorry, Melek, ale potrzebuję tej kasy. Dobra. Dostaliśmy jakieś nowe hasło. Ups. Trochę to pokomplikowane. Tu.
Access granted.
Dziękuję. A ty kim jesteś? Mysiu, pysiu. Co drugo fajnie, jak szef ochrony może się tak włamywać bezkarnie.
Adam, is Mr. Sarif really shipping you off to China? What's he thinking?
Got the latest figures for the last quarter. Mr. Sarif won't be happy. We're still way behind Taiyang Medical in market share. What is it now? I know, but I couldn't get out of this.
No, to jak pan Sarif nie będzie szczęśliwy, to będziemy mieć wszyscy problem. Wszyscy po kolei.
I can't believe we're letting that arrogant bastard Taggart sniff around our building.
Don't start getting all hyper on me now.
Dobra, wszystko otwarte póki co. Tu wszędzie już byłem. A, dobra, Richard chyba jest w moim biurku. W moim biurze.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you. Don't you have some investigating to do?
Wiem, że coraz bardziej mi się nie podoba ten cały klimat. No nic, dojdziemy do pana Sarifa, zaraz się przekonamy. A ci to co?
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go. What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Illuminati.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen. Meeting you has been
doing my job here, sir.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was. Too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuroposine dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down. I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart and I.
You will think on what I said.
Ciekawe, ciekawe. Zobaczymy, jakie tutaj dwa questy w ogóle mam do wykonania. Czemu się dwukrotnie... Aha. Dobra, już wiem, czemu się dwukrotnie
Boss, we
wyświetli.
need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Preacher made me paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important. Adam, are we done here?
Nie.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. You may not realize this, but there is a war going on out there. A war to control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science. And as commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you instead of that private security company Frank wanted, because I needed somebody loyal. Somebody who understands chain of command. Adam, are we done here?
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. Your concerns about the data being compromised won't really be an issue as long as we stay strong and work together as a team. That's all I've ever tried to do here. Find the best, most qualified people I can, and bring them all together so they can complement each other. Now, Megan understood that. That's why she suggested I hire you in the first place. To help this little family of ours survive.
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround. When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding, then I'm out of here. I quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you. Now more than ever. All right. Look. The truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look. I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move. Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the Typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Dobra, czyli już wiemy, co mamy teraz zrobić. Dostaliśmy nowe przydziały, nowe zadania i na tym etapie chyba jest to najlepsza pora, żeby zakończyć ten odcinek. Dziękuję wam serdecznie za oglądanie, mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało i zapraszam ewentualnie do kolejnych materiałów, które będę na pewno wrzucał w przyszłości z gry Deus Ex Human Revolution. Trzymajcie się ciepło i do usłyszenia.